Hello everybody. Welcome to 2020 COVID-19 version of the Night of Honor presentations. My name is Sylvie Foulds and thank you for coming out on this rather warm evening. As we all are aware, 2020 has proven to be a challenge to businesses, families, and individuals. I am proud of the way the North Andover Merchants Association and the citizens of the town of North Andover have pushed through and been present for each other. It really is the only way we'll come out the other end of this still standing. Thank you for those who have supported all businesses. Whether you ordered a meal at Jamie's, excuse me, or stopped to buy a gift at Rose and Dove, every little thing we do to keep small businesses alive promotes goodwill and keeps a vibrant community. Today we have taken presentations for the gala to our beautiful common and are honoring our Merchant of the Year, yes, finally, Jim Dietz, owner of Joe Fish and the Loft Steakhouse. We are presenting our scholarship winners their well-earned scholarships, and we are recognizing our merchant members celebrating milestones, which to be doing in 2020 deserves extra recognition. We also have our wine raffle that we are pulling the winner tonight. So we will still be selling tickets if anybody is interested. One of the lovely ladies that works, Linda Petty, Deb Lamontagne, Dawn, any of them will sell tickets for you. The sign's up here, and at the end of the presentations, we will pull the winner. Here to present our awards is President of the Merchants Association and co-owner of Blue Dog, Chris Palermo.
Hello, thanks for coming out. Again, I can't say it much better than the way Sylvie did. It has been an interesting year, and it's great that we're able to finally do this. Even though it's on a hot summer night on the Common, I think we got some really good weather, the shade going here, so it's hopefully finally a good time to recognize everyone. I'd like to start off by saying my thank you to the gala committee, who did a really good job of pivoting when things really looked tough, and really when things were coming so fast that we weren't sure which direction to move and how things were going to go and how we're going to pull this off. And this committee and these ladies did a really good job of moving online, making our auctions really successful, raising money, making it possible for us to do these scholarships next year. So we really want to make sure that I acknowledge every single one of these people. So Linda Petty, Don Pease, Deb Lamontagne, Tatiana Vaza, Marion Donahue, Jeannie Bianchi, and of course our chair, Sylvie Foulds. Again, we wouldn't be able to do this and continue to do these scholarships without the money that we raised during this event. So it was very important, and they did an awesome job. So without further ado, I wanted to present this year's scholarship winners. For our first one, we have Ashley Yonchek. So when I call your name, you can come around and up onto the stage. There's a set of stairs over here. And as we're waiting, I'll say a few words. So the committee was really impressed with her application. Her volunteer work and activities, they were all quite impressive. But what impressed us the most was her essay and the lifelong lesson her teacher taught her. Everyone on the committee was very happy to choose her as a scholarship recipient. And a little bit about Ashley from her bio. She'll be attending Fordham University next year. Her family consists of her parents, Kathleen, Jim, and Sarah, her sister, who is a freshman in North Andover High School, and her brother, James, who's a 7th grader at the middle school. She's lived in North Andover all her life, and throughout high school she played soccer and ran indoor track. She was also the VP of the club DECA. And although she'll be attending school in New York, she's assured us that North Andover will always be her home and is grateful for everything this community has done for her. Thank you very much. We're honored to give you this scholarship. We'll take a quick picture here. And then the real check, I'll give it to you.
This is what really matters, right?
Thank you again.
Thank you.
All right, our second scholarship award winner is Timothy Iarone. And Timothy started as a business 7 years ago called Balloon Brothers, where he entertains crowds by making balloon animals at events and birthday parties. The fact that he did this for that long and is still in operation impressed us the most, given that what our organization is. You can imagine that we really value that kind of entrepreneurship. So a little about Timothy. He's the youngest child in his family and very close with his siblings, John, Megan, and Katie. His mother, Annie, is a nurse. His father, John, is an engineer. As a family, they like to play board games, watch Jeopardy, and cook great meals together. Some of his hobbies include reading, playing basketball, and playing the drums. During high school, he was the captain of the football team and the Ultimate Frisbee team, and was also the co-founder of the Music Culture Club and the Theoretical Debate Club. It was an easy decision to choose Timothy for this scholarship. And this time I'll remember to put my mask on for the picture. Do you want me to take mine off? All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck.
All right. Our next recipient is Drew Finnemore. So, Drew recently committed to Champlain College in Burlington, Vermont. Drew's parents, John and Sally Finnemore, both grew up in Bath, Maine, and Drew will be majoring in film and he has a serious passion for it. The committee was impressed with his dedication to film and desired to make that part of his future. He has done work for several companies and many clients throughout the recent years. Of course, this also includes work he's done at the North Andover Youth Center, documenting events as a videographer, as well as teaching film editing courses to kids there. For well over a year, he has worked with kids of all ages as a coach in Ninja Warrior classes at the North Andover Merchant Member USA Ninja Challenge. Amy, the owner there, praised his natural gift for working with children and his ability to break down the process of complex obstacles and explain technique. We are very proud to award Drew the Sylvie Foulds Scholarship. There you go. Thank you. All right. The milestones. So now we'll move on to the milestone recipients. These milestones we've done these are the number of years that a business has been in business in increments of 5 years. So we have each of these milestone recipients will be receiving a plaque, and it says on it, there's a quote, "Success is not key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you're doing, you will be successful." And also there is a certificate from the state senate, and it says on it, "To be further known that the Massachusetts State Senate extends its best wishes for continued success, that this citation be duly signed by the President of the Senate and attested to, and a copy thereof transmitted by the clerk of the state." So a very official document for those businesses. And these are important milestones, especially as a business owner. It means a lot to hit these milestones, and they're a benchmark along the way to see and remember what you've done and what you've built. And a lot of businesses don't make it past 1 year, so these are really important to the business owners. So I'll start off with the 5-year milestone recipients, and it is Consignment, Bridal, and Prom. Jeannie Bianchi is not present here, so well, actually was reading off of her plaque, but we'll certainly get this plaque to her. So the 10-year recipients, also I don't think Jamie can make it here. Jamie's Restaurant, Jamie Faria, also in 10 years, and you guys also can come along here and we'll get you your plaque at these tables. Tatiana's Treats, Tatiana Vaza. I'm just going to keep my mask on, so hopefully you guys can hear me through this. Zumba Dance with Tali and more, Tali Abernathy. All right, thank you. All right, moving on to 15 years. Cakes by Design, Lena Hunter. Cody and Company, Inc., Real Estate Services. Linda Cody is in the 20-year category. I actually missed one, so we'll have to go back to 15 after this. Actually, I'll read the next one too, so we can get people moving up here. I know, I'm doing a bad job. Rose and Dove, Kelly Tweedle. Why don't you give it to her and then she can come over here for the picture, right? Do you think that would work for you?
Is the plastic cutout? Thank you very much.
Shake your hand.
No, I know.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Where's our picture taker? Don?
Sorry.
It's
All
okay.
right. I'm busy texting pictures. Oh, sure.
All right, also in the 20-year category in business, our Merchant of the Year, Jim Dietz for Joe Fish Restaurant. And also, Sylvie just reminded me we can also jump to the 35 years in business, the Loft Steakhouse and Chop House. So both having milestones. you soon up here. And then in the 25-year category, who unfortunately wouldn't be able to make it, is the UPS store on 114. Unfortunately, Mike is not able to be here, but we can give him a good round of applause. Jumping to 45 years in business is the North Andover School of Dance, owned by Debbie Lamontagne.
Can you lift your plaque up a little bit higher, Dad?
Sure.
Otherwise, I keep cutting off Chris's head.
I'm sorry.
All right. And last but certainly not least, at 65 years in business, the North Andover Thrift Shop. Leslie Young Lemire.
Thanks, Sylvie. Thanks, Chris.
You. Awesome. Well, that wraps up our milestones, and I'd like to now hand things off to Deb, who will be presenting the Merchant of the Year.
Good evening. As you know, I'm Debbie Lamontagne, and I own North Andover School of Dance here in town, and I have done so for the last 45 years, and I was Merchant of the Year last year. So it's my honor to tell you a little bit about Jim Dietz, who is Merchant of the Year this year. So each year, NAMA recognizes a local business and Merchant Association member for their hard work, talent, successes as an entrepreneur. The Merchant of the Year is a business owner who stands out as an individual or company who embodies the success and character which all business owners hope to achieve. A business owner who makes an effort to give back to his or her community by volunteering and donating time and services. I'm here tonight to tell you about this year's Merchant of the Year, Jim Dietz. He is the owner of Joe Fish and the Loft here, as you know, in town. He has been an active member of this community for over 20 years. He continuously donates to the community, whether it be through donating gift cards for local fundraisers or through sponsorships efforts. He actually donates twice, one for each of his businesses. He has supported our community by overseeing the food prep and cooking at events like National Night Out, St. Michael's Parish Picnic, and St. Gregory's fundraiser every year, and that's just to name a few. He offers his function room as a gathering space to any local groups or townspeople for meetings and events. He also supports his community through his work with Lifelinks class at his restaurants. Jim's passion for his industry is evident. As an entrepreneur, in every decision he makes, he determines of how it will impact his customers. He puts the restaurant's needs before his own so that his guests receive the best experience possible. He is highly respected as an employer. The majority of Jim's staff has been with him for over 10 years, some actually 20 years. So it's with great pride that I introduce to you Jim Dietz, Merchant of the Year.
I can't show your hand, but you can have the microphone. I can adjust it for you.
Thank you.
I have lotion here too. Sanitizer.
Great. This is such a great honor. I don't know if you know what the North Andover Merchants Association does for us as business owners, but it's a tremendous organization, and it deserves a round of applause by itself. Although it's not a great time to be in the restaurant business, the support I get from the community and for both the Loft and Joe Fish has been tremendous. It's allowed me to stay open, keep my doors open, and I really appreciate everything everybody's done for me in this town. It's a great town to do business in, and when this pandemic first started, the town came to me and said, how can we get you open? What can we do for you? So it's amazing to do business in this town, and I want to thank everybody for it. Thank you very much for this award. I am smiling.
You have to smile with your eyes.
One more. So I can get everybody at both angles. There we go.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it. That's great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is that it? Is that it?
So I promised short and sweet, and that was. I especially want to thank the committee, especially this year has been so challenging, as we all know, even, you know, at a personal level in your homes. Everything's a challenge and everything's different, and I'm really glad that we were able to do this, and, you know, 95% of the people showed up that needed to show up, and it was awesome, and thank you to the families for being here. The last thing is the wine raffle. I really want to win myself, but, you know, you all have a chance. I would like to ask Ashley if she'd come up and pull the winner for me. All right, I guess I'll do last call. Anybody? All right, Ash. All right, I want you to mix them up some more. My name's Sylvie.
Hi, Sylvie.
Just in case, I win. Okay, go ahead.
Ursula Guthrie.
Ursula Guthrie. Not here?
She has a phone.
Darn it. Okay, well, I'll be giving her a call. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you.
We also have a couple of coolers with water. So if you would like to grab a water, they're free. Just grab one. Less we have to bring home.
So that wraps things up here for tonight. And again, thank you guys all for coming out. You know, we appreciate the support and all that the community does to support the local businesses. You know, it's in our mantra, stay local, shop locally, and it doesn't get more important than that right now. So if you are out there and you need something, you know, definitely consider the small businesses right here in our community and support them. You know, they're the ones that you know, a lot of times get hit up for things like this scholarship and fundraisers. So we really appreciate it. So again, thank you for coming out. Enjoy the rest of the night, and congratulations to all of our award winners and milestone winners. All right, thanks.